5 weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. His first throw is an interception.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. All the left side. Galloping inside the 40. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Slot man motioned over. Lamar off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Chased out to his right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. From the red zone on first. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pull that in front further, 13-zip. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. The Ravens set it up 1st and 10. And put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Buys time, rolling right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
And he's getting close, and they take him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
These defenders, they can just feel it. They're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass, and well, that's when these defenders pin their ears back, they get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it at the 6. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 20-zip lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 21-zip already. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An ejection.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
In these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. He's got it inside the 10. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Nice cut back to the right sideline. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And with a nice game, he runs him down inside a field goal range. 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hey, report.
Back to the well again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They'll run for this. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and the net is just of yards.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's cut by Harrison. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good. Cardinals. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, set. Hey, 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long for him here. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have one touchdown today are coming over you and saying, well, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kay. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the punt. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Well, for more than a couple of first downs away, it is second and quite a bit after that sack. Lamar now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Chased out to his right. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey McBride, the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
42, Ravens 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up here. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9. Lamar back to throw. Bateman hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Toss to the right side. He's got to gain a 6 there. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Low back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 from the 32. Changing it up here, Jackson. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
13. Let's go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Jackson trying to get on second down. This is completed downfield directly. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some...
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. It's completed right side. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Trap 60.
Throw here, third down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
DC ready?
Ravens to the line now, first and 10. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
And he takes the spike.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a nice return has them looking at a very short field now.
First and 10 at the Ravens 38-yard line.
Ready up.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Tight. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattlers.
Pass play on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
Shut up. Cowboy, go.
From the red zone on first. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Take over.
Throwing from the gun. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Right up the gut. Cuts it to the right sideline. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, here's Lamar. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. You've got a 4th down decision to make. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
A 47-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Odafe Owe on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
This time it's a passing play. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Forced out to his right. He's got it near the 8. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals lengthen lead at the end of the third. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead.
56. Ravens 16.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football. They're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Dive play straight ahead. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. Get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Lamar out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. No.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Back-to-back carries here. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They give it to him again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
70. 70 live. Go.
Back to the well again. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards. He just got very successful with it.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Let's go. 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals moments away from their 4th win of the year. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Go.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning. We've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
At the 22-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Handoff to the back. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
19 Lion. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds his man over the middle. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead.
63. Ravens 16.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Line up the design keeper. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.